Did you hear that? What is that? What is that, a sound? I want to take a moment to set a new tone for the channel. Process. One time I was taking some lessons with a dance instructor, and it was salsa, and she says, "Jacob, I want you to learn the rules so that you can break them." And it made sense. I knew what she was getting at. She was saying that in order for me to become very comfortable in the dance, I had to stick to the structure. I had to master the structure and know the structure in and out. It's back, forward, it's actually in my body, the structure. The structure's in my body. I can do it if I need to do salsa. It's kind of a bad example. I'm not the best at salsa, but I did learn the rules. I learned the rules, and I feel comfortable on a salsa floor. Again, I'm not the best. Never was intending to be the best salsa dancer. I know there's people out there significantly better than me at salsa. What she said, though, is the most important thing I want to get into. Learn the rules so that you can break them. I think that that is the perfect way that life feels when you get growth and progress. And that's the reason we trust process. For me, some of my earlier adopted processes that I chose, meaning not high school or not college, which are processes, right? There's, freshman year, sophomore, junior, and your other year. I'm gonna play some of my music that I like to play when I make these videos now. It's kind of one of my new things, and we'll see. I know that some of you watching get a little impatient, so I think it's all for the best. In any case, here it is. So, like right now, I have an option to even restart this video, and I think in the past I would have. I think in the past I would have restarted the video and said, man, I had to restart it. I didn't have everything perfect. And the fact that I've gotten like 300 videos made already, that's helped me feel more comfortable in the outcome. At most, my average at the peak, meaning when like I absolutely abhor the intros, I'll do 2 to 4 takes at the max. By the third take, if I don't care. I'm like, dude, whatever. So that's why I started a lot of my videos with, my name is Jacob Adams, I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I have people just like you get to this next level in the gym by breaking personal records, burning body fat, dialing in on nutrition here on YouTube, developing winning mindsets, right? So a lot of my videos have started with something like that. And so there you go. I said it here. So I like to, that's part of the introductory process of my videos. I feel more comfortable just getting into it. And while sticking to some rules, right? And this particular video, I'm deconstructing and discussing process. All right. Actually, there was somebody that just commented on the video. His name is Marcelo, and I made yesterday. And I was actually quite taken aback because that's probably the one video that I probably would not expect to comment on. I actually was talking about Ganesh and things like that. They're kind of esoteric ideas, the things I went into yesterday in the video. I don't think they're esoteric so much in like somewhere like India or something like that, but in the United States, I think they're kind of esoteric ideas. I went into yesterday like my relationship with the guru, how I got into meditation, a organization I joined in 2014 named the Society, on and on and on. I really went deep yesterday with no structure. I just put the structure aside for a second. And you could say I broke the rules. I broke the rules of my videos. Now, on any given day, this is really how it is to engage with me. I have a structure, and at the same time, I'm flexible enough to go into the dialogue needed for each client that I work with. Does that make sense? Today, I took an inventory of something that I've been working on called the stack. And I've been working on with the tool known as the stack with the Warrior's Way for over a year. I actually started this, and one that my dad passed away the day of his passing, which was, it happened to be on National Meditation Day, May 31st. I took the laptop here, right here, I'm touching it now, this my trusty laptop. I took it and I began doing the stack. The stack was, I was very upset, I was sad, and there were so many emotions, and I started processing it. When it was all said and done, the big epiphany, the revelation that I got was that I needed to lead the family. Like it's my purpose, it's my calling to lead the family. And I think let's just say if you were to hear that, and I think that's a logical perspective, right? I think that's a logical perspective. You can't hear that and say that makes no sense. You're the oldest man in the family. It makes no sense that you need to lead the family. It's hard to disagree logically. I think that sometimes we project ego into people's conclusions because maybe we haven't given ourselves permission. We haven't given ourselves permission to also do what maybe that person feels is their duty, right? Like I truly, sincerely, before God, feel that is my duty. Like I must do that. There's nothing else for me to do at this point but to lead the family. These videos, they come from that place of leadership, right? Like nobody tells me to sit down in front of this camera and discuss process and talk about my dancing instructor. And she said, learn the rules to break them. Like this is 100% a very 360 degrees, no editor, no director. Like I am the editor, I am the director, I am the producer. It's this video and boom, it goes, right? It just goes. Now, I'm gonna show you a mirror right here, like just by memory. I pretty much know the structure of my videos by memory. I don't really ever use a script. I've just done enough of them to know the rules. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, let's see what I've done correctly by an intuitive reaction, okay? Let's just see what I've gotten correctly by an intuitive reaction. Like I've broken the rules because I'm not following the structure. Let's see, however, if I've done anything. By this point here, there should be an intro, which I did. Even if it was to say, I'm not doing the intro and I did the intro. I technically did do the intro, it's in there. Typically I'll say, have you had a challenge like this? Like the truth of the matter is I didn't do that. I don't know if you have struggled with process or I haven't asked you. So I've broken the rule. I've broken that rule. Still, my intuitive feeling is that if you click a video about trusting the process, you've heard the term and you want to know more, right? Even if it's to verify, maybe you're great at trusting processes, but you want to verify if in fact you're on the right path to understanding process. Maybe that's the case.